Hey guys, well we're stuck in peak hour traffic as it would happen, and the rain is starting to fall down. So while we have some time, let's talk about this van and how it's been for us. Well, we're at 4,000 kilometers so far. Compared to our previous motorhome, the Renault Master-based Windsor Daintree, I would say that this is more comfortable to drive. The seat's definitely more comfortable for long-term driving. It's fairly easy to find your good driving position in ergonomic wise. I like that it's got all those extra safety gadgets that the Renault just didn't have. And it helps that you've got all those little niceties like the auto windscreen wipers, the auto stop start, the lane centering, the AEB, and all those little things like eco and power mode. We rarely use them. Being a diesel, we just let it do its own thing. We haven't yet had an issue. Our fuel, let's see if I can get our range. So our fuel is averaging 10.9, which I don't think is too bad for such a huge van. You know, it is 3.2 ton plus whatever we're carrying. We will be going away again shortly, so we'll probably take that into account, but that new trip will be once we have the all-terrain tyres on.
Yes, we recently got Harvey some new shoes, and if you check out that vlog, you'll see our reasons why.
So I was just trying to get a feel. I know how it is, but I wanted to give the camera and you guys a bit of an insight as to how quiet and smooth compared to the Renault Master. After all, the Windsor Daintree based Renault Master that we had previously, that is our only comparison. It was front wheel drive. This is single axle rear wheel drive. This has a 6-speed torque converter transmission. The Windsor renownedly has that stupid flappy paddle CVT, which really wasn't the best transmission in my opinion. Yes, there was automated steps, but it just didn't seem to do anything, especially, you know, when you needed to stay in low or first. At least this has a proper torque converter transmission on it. So today they've let me know that they've obviously done the fluids, the oil, the air filter, etc. But what I didn't know that they've done, they've also done the rear diff fluid or oil. So it does sound suspiciously a little bit quieter tonight than what it did when I drove it in this morning, but that could be just my perception, you know, in the knowledge of the fact that I know that they've done something. I don't know. What else? I find that the transmission picks up really well and it has good pickup. It doesn't seem to labour on the hills compared to the Daintree, which would hunt a little bit every now and again. Again, it's when it's fully laden, it's 3.8 tonne, it's a heavy vehicle. You're not going to be doing rapid speeds up hills. But yeah, I think that's fine. We've had a couple of issues today. It's been in for warranty work. They've had to send away, they've had to take photos and send away to LDV to get a fix for those, so they're currently unfixed, shall we say.
So what are these issues under warranty that haven't been fixed just yet? Well, here's the list. You can hit pause now and read for yourself. But for us, the standouts would be the pesky rattle in the sliding door from a broken clip holding in the window trim, the wipers randomly moving due to the rain sensor not calibrating, and the USB Apple CarPlay randomly quitting or not being recognised. And of note, a funny one would be the Chinese audible warning for fasten seatbelts when you sit a human in the jump seat.
But yeah, this traffic this afternoon is just a little bit crazy. I'm starting to hear the wind and the rain noise coming up from under the wheel wells. It's quite black in front of me. But yeah, what else did you want to know about the van? Let me know in the comments below. What did you want to know specifically about this van? You know, a few people have actually left comments on previous videos telling me that I hadn't told them enough about the van, but they've not actually asked specific questions. In regards to warranty work today, we've had a few things like they've readjusted the sensor on the door because the sliding door we found was quite hard to shut once you're inside for the evening, and trying to use that interior handle, you'd have to try 3 or 4 times to shut it. We also found that the passenger door wouldn't always shut. It would shut and be open like a smidge like this. We recently had an issue with the control panel saying that the grey water tank was empty, even though the fresh water had gone down by half. So that's actually should apparently be going as part of the habitat. They need to look at that through LDV, so they've had to send away for a request to actually look into that, which is a little bit silly. But yeah, apparently the rain sensor also, I complained that the wipers were just randomly working when I'd specifically asked for a speed. They said that the actual sensor had come adrift, so they've tightened the sensor, which is a good test right now. We're testing the wipers. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head that we had looked at today. Yeah, leave it there for now. I'll get back to you soon. Yep, she's coming down now. Jeebus.